You got people coming over here with excuses, man. The fuck out of here, man. Manny got beat up yesterday, bro. Fucking Ugas torched the shit out of him in that fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this guy came in here. Oh, you don't know nothing about boxing. You're losing people money. I said, first of all, you're not supposed to be betting on my fight predictions. You fucking loser. Go somewhere else doing that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not a gambling channel. Understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't give a shit if I said it was guaranteed. I don't give a shit if I said it was guaranteed. I already took out the win for that. I already took out the win for that. Yesterday I had 4 fights. I won 3. I won 3 and lost only 1. Understand that, you delusional bastard. Talking about I don't know about boxing. If I don't know about boxing, why I won out yesterday? I won out yesterday. I won 3 and lost only 1. Explain that, you loser. If I don't know nothing about boxing. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fuck out of here, man. These people are stupid, man. 131 wins with 16 losses. Do you hear that, you loser? 131 wins with 16 losses. That shit is phenomenal. That shit is phenomenal, bro. Understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad you lost your money. You shouldn't be fucking in here betting on my shit, you loser. You know, I'm not here to pay your rent, pay your bills. You understand that, you loser? Go somewhere else. My shit isn't. You're not supposed to be betting on my fight predictions. You know what I'm saying? I started laughing. He said he lost money. I'm like, good, you're good. You lost money. Don't bet on my shit. That tells you don't bet on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So the fix was Ugas. Ugas was the fix. But I didn't see that coming, to tell you the truth. So now we got to see what they're going to do, because he said he wanted to unify. You can't fight Crawford, you can't fight Errol. So he's going to have to recover and then most likely fight another fight to stay active, and then set the Crawford fight or Errol's fight after. So he's going to have that title for a little while. Plus, he earned that shit right out. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a champion now. He's not a paper champion no more. He's a champion now. You guys. You know what I'm saying? You got to give him credit, man. He beat the shit out of Manny. He whipped his ass, man. He won 8 rounds on him. Won 8 rounds. He slaughtered the shit out of him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, learn how to lose, you loser. Learn how to lose, and then you will learn how to win. Understand that. I know how to lose. Like I said before, if Manny doesn't win, I'm going to take the win out my channel. I'm going to take the win out. You know what I'm saying? And put it as a loss. Well, it's 16. I have 15 losses. Now it's 16 losses. I added the loss there. But all the rest of the fights, I won them shits. I could even add the Guerrero fight if I want. I could even add that fight as a win, but I'm not, because in the video I said I'm not counting the win and I'm not counting the loss either. I'm not counting nothing. But I took Guerrero and I made a point. I took Guerrero to win, and I made a point in that fight. I won that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This clown over here telling me I don't know nothing about boxing. I won 3 fights yesterday and only lost 1. You lost the bet. You was stuck there. You didn't place bets. You didn't place bets elsewhere so you could win money and not lose all the way straight through. You lost all the way through. I didn't. You lost all the way through. I didn't. I won 3 fights and lost only 1. Like, you know what I'm saying? Understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started laughing. Oh, you making people lose money. You're not supposed to be betting on my shit. To begin with, you're not supposed to be betting on my fights. None of y'all. When you lose, don't come over here. When you lose, don't come over here. And I threw this motherfucker. I threw all his messages out. You're not proving nothing here. You're not proving nothing here. I have 131 wins. You need to focus on that. Stop focusing on the 1 loss. On that 1 loss. Stop focusing on that. You need to stop focusing on my 131 wins. You need to focus on that. That is, I won way more championships there than that one that I lost with Manny. And this is fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? So everybody that went with you guys, that was a good pick. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all yesterday on the video, I said, don't be surprised you got beat some. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see if his arm was messed up. You know what I'm saying? Well, it wasn't. That shit was spot on throughout the whole fight with the jabs. It was spot on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he started hitting him with the left. He started hitting him with that left hand. I'm like, damn, he's gonna fuck around and fucking knock him out. But he took his punches pretty well. You know, now the question is, to me, Manny should retire. That's what I believe. If he puts Errol in front of him, Earl's gonna smash him. I'm sorry. Puts Crawford in front of me, I don't see him beating Crawford either. And he looked bad yesterday. He looked bad. You know why? Because all his proteges, everybody that was under his promotional fighting yesterday, they all won. And he lost. I know he's feeling like shit going into the gym and telling them, look, trying to use excuses. Like, you know what I'm saying? He lost. They all won while he lost. That shit looked terrible. I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was laughing. I was laughing the whole entire fight. I was laughing the whole fight. I was like, damn, Ugas is getting in his ass, bro. He beating the shit out of him. Like, you know, like, I'm sorry, man. I don't care if I lose. I don't care if I lose. I'm way ahead in wins. I'm so ahead, I don't have to worry about losses. That's how bad it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought I had this with it. Anyway, so I hope everybody enjoyed the fight yesterday. It was a good fight though. Don't get me wrong. It was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing about this fight is that nobody could use excuses for Manny. They cannot use no excuses. And I like that. I have to admit that. I have to admit it. Nobody could come over here saying anything. I went with Manny on this one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand? Like, that's another reason why I went with Manny too, believe it or not. It's because I know when I go against them, I start getting backlash. These little crybabies start coming in here and then I have to start chopping their asses up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But now, they can't come in here now and fucking use excuses. He beat him up. Beat him up good too. He lucky he didn't knock him out. You know, he lasted all those rounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? And congratulations to you guys again. And now, remember, I said this in the video. He's not a paper champion no more. He's a champion. He's a champion. You know what I'm saying? And now we got to see Devin Haney. Devin Haney has a chance to really win that belt. Because Lomachenko is ranked #1 right now. It's ranked #1. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's going to activate that mandatory with Devin Haney or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know what they're going to do. Like, you know what I'm saying, as far as that. We already know Crawford's fighting Sean Porter. And that big training Crawford special for the Sean Porter fight, they training him differently for that fight, which is good. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. So, remember, Errol Spencer's injured. So, we're not going to see a unification fight for a couple of months. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, after Crawford fights, he has to recover. That's about 6 months. Like, believe it or not, it's about 6 months altogether. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, then they give him the okay to fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he's going to fight Sean Porter. Earl should be midway. He should be almost midway, like already getting to heel. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna start. Well, 2022, we will get a result. Somebody's gonna end up with 3 titles, or somebody's gonna end up with 2. Like, you know what I'm saying? It could be either you guys or Crawford if he fights him, or it could be him with Earl and he wins 3 titles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, look at me. He wins 2 titles, and then he becomes a 3-time champion. Can he become a 3-time champion? Yeah. You guys could become a 3-time champion. He fights pretty good. I told you he fights good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I told you in the Manny Pacquiao fight prediction, I told you he has a puncher's chance to win that fight. And I told you for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now remember, I took Manny, hasn't fought in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? He's not knocking nobody out. And this is fact. You know, he didn't knock out Ugas now. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not knocking nobody out. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been stopping nobody either. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of shit there. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't mention it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want it to sound like an excuse if I lost. I don't care if I lost that fight. Because you know what's so crazy? I lost the fight, but I end up still being right about Manny losing soon. Like, you know what I'm saying? I said it earlier this season. Earlier when I started the channel. As soon as I said Manny's gonna lose soon. And look, he lost. I didn't think it was by you guys. I thought it was gonna be Crawford or Errol Spence giving him the loss. You know what I'm saying? But that shit kicked me in the face, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? It made it more interesting now. Now you got 2 5'9" fighters in a 5'8" fighter getting ready to see, you know, meet up. Like they're saying, the fight is gonna be it's gonna be a whole different fight. You know what I'm saying? Well, you guys already beat Crawford in the amateurs, but I don't think he's gonna beat him now, because the amateurs to now, Crawford fixed his shit up. If anybody understands, so that fight with Crawford is gonna be hard, and I believe Crawford could stop him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I believe Errol Spence will beat him up for 12 rounds. I think he was just beat him up for 12 rounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so, and I know Earl and Manny and Earl and Crawford, them niggas is like, damn, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now he kicked both of them in the face now, because they're not gonna want to fight Manny now. They're not gonna want to fight Manny now. Understand that? Like, you know what I'm saying? He lost. It fucked up the whole promotion. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they over there, believe me, they over there going like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? There's always that one sleeper fighter. There's always that sleeper that comes in there and he fucking ruins everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but we had a good weekend of boxing, though. It was good. I ain't gonna lie. Even the Guerrero fight was a good fight. It was a good fight. It went all the rounds. It was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? The other two, there were stoppages. The other fight was stoppages. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, shit. We did great. Okay, what we got next week? I forgot. Let's see who's fighting next week. I think it's Jake Paul. Okay, yeah, we got Jake Paul, Tyrone Woodley, and then we got Amanda Soriano versus Mercado. I took Amanda to win the fight. Montana Love versus Ivan. I took Ivan. I'm trying to give Ivan a puncher's chance in that fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Daniel Dubious versus Angelo. I took Daniel Dubious to win the fight. Tommy Fury versus Taylor. I took Tommy Fury to win the fight. So hopefully next week, hopefully I go 5-0. I go 5-0 and I win the 5. And then I start pushing ahead. I start pushing ahead with my wins and getting away from the losses. I'm trying to get to like 300 wins with 25 losses right now. If anybody understands, that's how much I want to win. I want to win like 300 fights and have like 20 losses around there, 24. You know what I'm saying? So we got those fights next week. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we get to see the fights, because remember, you're not guaranteed tomorrow. You're not guaranteed tomorrow. You can fuck around and die. You know what I'm saying? So let's just hope we get there, and let's hope we get to see the fights. You know what I'm saying? So if you like my video, put a thumbs up. If you dislike my video, I really don't care. I really don't care, to tell you the truth. It's just like when y'all send those stupid messages, I just delete them. I just go boop, 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 boop. They type books this big. They type books this big for nothing. And I'd be like boop, boop, boop. Like everybody, I've been doing that to almost everybody. I mean, you look at my messages now. They're all positive messages. Almost every single one of them is positive messages. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this channel where I want it to be at. Not where y'all want it to be at. It's gonna be where I want it to be at. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe.